Hey folks, Dad here with Elevation Diecast Racing, and we are going to do a little bit of racing here tonight. We got the crew back from DXP Racing, and these guys have went through the speed shop again with the new pit crew. We want to send a shout out to Dale over at DXP. Thank you for hosting and being willing to run some cars against your top stack. It was real fun. I really enjoyed watching and seeing where we were at track-wise. We are certainly looking forward to DXP visiting Mile High Raceway in the fall, and I do want to thank you for the extra diecast candy that came along with the Mile High crew at Elevation Diecast Racing. Dale, thank you so much. We are going to be taking these guys to the speed shop and seeing them in a future Friday Night Lightning. So I do have some cars set aside for a case challenge, and we're not going to do that tonight. We're just going to see where the original case hounds belong, because we've had some cars come in since we sent these out. So we want to rerun them. There are the times they ran before. We're going to see if they are now faster or slower. I ran them through the speed shop, so I'm hoping they're faster, but you never know. These cars do have a shelf life, but everything came back in the same condition I sent them out, so we certainly appreciate all the care and effort that went into this this racing. So thanks again, Dale. We certainly enjoyed the racing. So in the 30 gram and under weight class, we're going to run a couple of solo laps to break in the graphite, and then we're going to put them up against who is in the case now. 2112, he's running faster. 2108, he's running really faster. And this Formula Solar, the 30 gram weight class has been worked into the new speed shop. So, 2105 to a 16. Let's see if that Camaro is still number one. No, he's not. And one more. Oh yeah. Wow, very surprising. What happens with the third place Formula Solar, the Camaro? 2 ticks behind. And he'll stay 2 ticks behind. Competing for spot number 3 is now this Camaro, and he is not getting the job done. Woo! 2109, that's racing, folks. 2109. And the Camaro came back on him that time, but it was not enough. Spot number 4 up for grabs. Jeez, this Camaro. What in the world? He ran faster times than when he left. So these cars must just be getting faster as they are in the ranks. Camaro likes that inside lane. Still not enough to get him. That tells me maybe this Camaro had a couple of little hero runs before he got sent off. Let's see how he does against the FTE Bedlam. He'll get him. 2116 to a 21. Camaro might need a tune-up. 2115, he'll get him. So the Camaro falling to number 5 for now. We'll be working with him in the weeks and months to come. Right now, that green Formula Solar is on top of the 30 gram and under. Okay, the time for the 31 to 40 Solaire was a 2:09.1. Let's see what he's running solo. 2:1:01. 2:09.0. Number 2 in this weight class is that orange Jaguar. Oh yeah, 2:09.1 is what he's running. That Jaguar though, look at that. 2:09.1 in a 7,000 speed. And the Jaguar won't touch him, but he'll get a little closer. So the Solaire is still number 1. All right, next up is the Mountain Dew Buick Stalker. He ran also a 2:09.1 in the 41 to 50 weight class. And we'll give him a couple of hot laps. 2:08.4. What? If he keeps running like that, he'll be challenging the top tier for sure. And he will. 2:08.3. That is remarkable. So we got some speed out of this Ultra Hot's Mustang, and he currently is the fastest in that weight class. Let's see what happens now. Oh yeah, let's go. 2:08.4, the most improved car so far is that Buick Stalker, and he'll run 2:08.7. So the Mustang will keep the spot in the 41 to 50 weight class, and we'll get into that at a later date because all these guys need reworked. But let's check out the Gatekeeper in the top tier. All the top tier cars have been worked over in the speed shop again. So I think, oh wow, 2:08.8. It kind of looked like this Mercedes was getting the best of him, and that Buick just drove right around him at the end. Seems like the last the last foot of track, I tell you, before the stripe will get you. Look at that Buick, smoked him. Which will put the Siku back in the 51 to 60 weight class. He'll be up after we see how far he gets in the top tier. 2:08.9. Wow, he just beat the Matchbox. You're watching Elevation Diecast Racing Top Tier Challenge at Mile High Raceway after being on the road at DXP Racing. And that Buick Stalker is climbing. Let's see what Pro Auto has. Oh, he keeps up with them, but 10,000 slower. I'm definitely liking this new crew in the speed shop because, man, they're doing a good job. 2:08.4. All right, it's the bipolar Fairmont. And I won't lie, I'll pick up another Fairmont if I see it. If I can get a good deal on him. You know, I think he's showing his age here. 2:08.8 in a 12,000 speed. Bipolar's going to go down another spot in the top tier ranking. It won't be long before he's worked out of there, I can assure you. Let's see what the MX-48 has for him. 7,000 speed. 2:08.1. Won't get him. All right, up next, it'll be a Siku. He will have the weight advantage for spot number 25. Siku will get him by 3 ticks. And that's probably just until we switch lanes. No, he won't get him. That'll be the stopper. So I cannot complain at all. That Buick Stalker now rolling faster and is in the top tier at number 26. Which takes us to the 51 to 61 weight class. The Solaire run a 2:09.4 when he left. This Chrome Solaire, I call him the Chrome Air. If you remember, he was the one that died and all of a sudden came back to life. Who knows with this casting? I think he might be burnt out 2104 says, yeah, I was worried about him when I seen him go down the track at Dale's. I just knew that his time was up. I think that is the case. But then he runs that. They're on again, they're off again. 2083. All right, so this Skyline has had the new elevated treatment, and yeah, 2082. Whoo! Looks like we got another one chasing the top tier. So for right now, that Skyline will be number one in the 51 to 61. We'll get him a race against that Mercedes in the upcoming Case Challenge. I don't think this Matchbox has what it takes to hold off this Solaire. He doesn't. 2092 to a 98. And he's going to the top tier with a 2080. Let's see how this turns out. Ooh, Pro Stock Auto. 2093 and a 4,000 speed. That's Solaire screaming down the track now. So I'm at 65 degrees and my humidity is actually pretty high, 86%. That's outside. Inside is 65% humidity, so not too bad. Climate change will have an effect. Track conditions, just like in real racing, it'll have an effect in this scale too. But I gotta tell you, I am absolutely thrilled with the way these have come out of the speed shop. And doing really well. I am stoked about that. I think he may even beat that Buick. Let's make sure he gets past old Blue Eye. It's a fast car. If you don't have this car, MX-48 Turbo, if you remember out of that 3-pack, I never knew. I had no idea that car was that fast. No idea. MX Turbo giving him a run. 2,000 speed. 2087. And the Solaire says 2077. Oh, wow. All right, here comes a barn burner. Gold Hot Ones versus Old School Ultra Hots. Let's go. Solaire on top by 6 thousandths. 2082, and that car is getting faster. Oh, my Atlanta. 2076. All right, we're going to have to play 1-2 skip a few here for time's sake. This is the number 20. Dad's Race Team. Mega Graphics funny car. Ooh, 2083 to a 91. 2083 and an 8,000 speed. 2087, valiant effort. Sometimes you can play 1-2 skip a few, and sometimes you can't. Let's roll with the Siku. Oh man, 2080 and an 8,000 speed. 2075 on Atlanta. We're giving it to him. Giving him that much weight away. And 2075, he's getting faster. All right, surprise, surprise. It's an AMG in the top tier. Let's see what that Solaire can do. AMG is legit too. 2087 and a 1,000 speed needed. Solaire said no problem. The Solaire loves lane 1. Loves it, loves it, loves it. Let's see old long bed Sterling Marlin. Oh, he's gonna get him. No, he's not. 2084 to an 89. 2084 and a 5,000 speed. Solaire just will not quit. Well, we're getting down. He could not beat Mega Graphics, so let's run him against this Arrow. Oh yeah, beats the Arrow. And some of these guys will be worked out, you know. As cars get faster, I mean, We'll keep reworking them, but man, if they continue to get put out of the case, they're going to stay out. Love this Thunderbird. Thunderbird has raced at SRC. Ooh, he's still got it. 2081. He's gotten faster since I sent him there too. 3 ticks. Always working on improving the speed of these cars, because when you send them off to race, you want them to win. And if what you're doing is not winning, you'll lose. That's a little John Madden for you. So 2078 will give him another shot at the Mega Graphics funny car. Maybe he can beat him this time. We're about to find out. Let's see it. You don't see that very often, which tells me he should get him in lane number 1. He will. Wow. So this Solaire is now breaking into the top 20. It's Isaiah's race car. It's the Powerbird. Not even close. Solaire just gapped him. This is indeed my fastest Kenner. Dad's Diesel. Driven by Joel Clayton. Ooh. It's getting a little tighter in the rank. 3,000 speed. Solaire with the advantage, and he will get him this time too. Let's see what he's got for the Maximus Charger. Charger's gonna get him. No, he's not either. 1,000s. 2084 and a 1,000 speed. The gap closing in now, and the Solaire all the way down to a 2078. Wow. That'll take us up to the 16th ranked and count funny car. Let's see it. 2086 to an 88. Solaire just says, I'm out of here. If that's any indication of what these cars did before and after, I cannot wait to see what that Solaire does. This is for spot 15 in the top tier. And regardless of the outcome of this race, we're going to make this a 2-part series, a top tier challenge. Because I got those responsibilities. I got to get to bed here and shut the track down. But man, that's Solaire. Oh my Lanta. 2082 to an 84 and a 2000s beat. Solaire says, all right, you got it. So that is going to do it tonight for the top tier challenge. We'll make this part 1. We'll continue rolling up the top tier. The next car he'll have to face is this white Plymouth Arrow. And then we'll get into see where that Sierra falls and the current top tier time holder, the red Solaire. And then we'll get into a couple of mods rolling into the next case challenge. So from all of us here at Elevation Diecast Racing, man, if it isn't fast, at least it'll look good on the shelf. See ya.